looking at him, looking at the young ruler, Jesus felt a love for him. And he said to him, "One thing you lack. Go and sell all your possessions and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Come and follow me." When Jesus said this, he wasn't saying this arrogantly, like, "Oh yeah, you're rich, I'll go sell it. Oh, you're a ruler, just give it all up." He wasn't saying this just to make him higher and make this young man lower. But he sees that his pursuits are only self-pleasing. They're only for himself. That the young ruler only is a good person because he wants to make himself feel good. That he is only rich so that he can benefit himself, that he wants to be important to benefit himself. But Jesus says to give up your desires. To give up these sinful desires of yours so that you may follow him. Just as Jesus looked at the man, this young ruler, with love, he is so looking at you with love. And I'm not saying you as BCM, I mean individually you. If I had enough time, I would go and look you. He's looking at you with love. I would do it for every person because it is an individual thing. He individually loves you personally. Loves you so much that he is extending his arm of grace and forgiveness to you so that you may have a relationship with him. Following God is not about obeying some set of rules or obeying tradition or voting a certain way. Following God is about a relationship. That is the core. Before God was a creator, God was Father because he had Jesus Christ the Son. It is about having a relationship and he wants you to be a part of it. And that requires us to give up what we have and say, "Jesus, it is all you. Jesus, forgive my sins. And fill me with your joy, peace, spirit, and wholeness." Will you come to Jesus today? I want to leave you with this. This is our motto verse, maybe this year, maybe for this next season of BCM. But it's Matthew 6:33. And here Jesus says this: "Seek first God's kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be provided unto you." When Jesus was saying this, he was talking on the Sermon on the Mount and talking to a bunch of people, mainly poor and impoverished Jews who were struggling under the weight of the Roman Empire. They were taxed heavily. They weren't getting their needs met. But yet Jesus says earlier in the chapter that look at the ravens. I don't know if you like watching birds, but I do after like a year ago, after an experience I had of sitting and watching birds and watching them eat food and thinking, God is providing for them. I know it sounds silly, but knowing that God is providing for them. Look at the lilies. And while we don't have many lilies here, I think we could look at the grass. And he says that these lilies are clothed so better that King Solomon, the richest man in history, is better clothed than him. And so he is providing, if he is providing for the birds, if he is providing for this grass that is, quote, tossed in the furnace and burnt out tomorrow, and put into the burn out tomorrow. I said that wrong. It is grown today, burnt tomorrow. There it is. He cares for us. He cares for you, once again, individually. But what does he say? Seek first God's kingdom. So this evening, I challenge you not to seek to try to be just a good person. To just go to be this rich, to try to desire riches. I think these are good things to strive for when it's God put first. Not to try to be an important person, but to seek God first. Whenever we first seek after God, we know that he is working in our lives. We know that he is going to make a way for us to overcome any battle, that he will provide for our needs, and any other trial or hardship that we are going through now or will go, he is making a way. This evening, I leave you with this. Will you seek God? Let's pray.